Good afternoon. I'm driving to work, so I won't be looking at the camera very much, but I just wanted to make a video and talk about a few things that are bothering me in this world today. First of all, we've got people in Congress that sit there and say, well, this is what the American people want. The American people want free medical and free housing and free money and they want 55 different genders, and they want to get rid of toxic masculinity, whatever that is. But these people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez think that what New Yorkers want is what all Americans want. Well, that ain't true. When was the last time you were down here in Cleveland, Texas, or Humble, Texas, or Houston, asking people what they wanted? When were you in Dallas asking people what people wanted? When were you anywhere outside of your little territory asking people what they want? You know what people want? They want the government out of their lives. They don't want the government dictating everything they can and can't do. They don't want to feel bad about the color of their skin, i.e. toxic white people, men especially. They want an honest day's wage for an honest day's work. They want morality, responsibility, and accountability back in society. And they just want to live their lives. They want to believe what they believe without being ashamed of it. They want to live within their communities and not have the government all up in their business. I don't know why the government's got to be in everybody's business. These people now want to take over banks, so now your money's in with the government. They want to take over all your health care, so now the government gets to dictate that. They're already dictating what you can and can't say. The media's spouting lies every day of the week. You can't even tell what's real news or not anymore. And the problem is people are buying that. People are buying into every ounce of the fake news that comes on. Just look at those kids that were from that Catholic school that they were talking about how, oh, these kids were making fun of the Indian guy. I watched that whole video. The only racist people in that entire video are the black Hebrew Israelites that were spouting hate and spouting racism. And nowhere in the Bible does it say anything about hate or racism. So obviously they don't know their Bible very well, and they don't know their God very well, and they certainly don't know Jesus. So to all of these politicians, these so-called representatives of the people, maybe you need to talk to the people. Okay? People don't want socialism. 99% of the people that I know don't care if you're a billionaire or not a billionaire. Most billionaires work for their money. Why do you hate billionaires? Why do you hate Donald Trump? Donald Trump is not the greatest guy on the planet. Don't get me wrong. He's not even a good person. But look at what he's done since he's been president. Stock market's up, unemployment's down. You know, I got a job, I'm working. So why are we concerned with all this other stuff? And the hate from the left, the liberals, and their hate is what's dividing this country right now. There's two genders, two, male or female. You got an innie or an outie. You're an outie, you're male. If you got an innie, you're female. That's the way that works. There's not 46, 52, 69, whatever genders you think there is. There ain't that many genders. Okay? We don't have that many genders. Never had them before. Why would we need them now? Oh, and in New York, just on a side note, New York, you want to murder babies up until they're born? That's just pure evil. And anybody in New York that agrees with that is pure evil. That's what I got to say about that. I don't pull punches. I tell the truth. If you don't like the truth, then I don't know what to tell you, because the truth will set you free. And there's certain truths I know. I know the Constitution of the United States is a great document. We need to start using it. I know that less government, the better. I know that if you want to fix global warming, quit cutting down trees. There's your first problem. Passing by all these fields, they've cut all these trees down. Right over there's one. Cut all the trees down, then they're worried about the carbon in the air. Guess what trees eat? Besides the nutrients in the ground and water, they use carbon. Common sense. And I think Alexandria said that the world would end in 12 years if we didn't fix global warming. I hate to tell you this, but it's going to take more than 12 years to fix global warming. Are humans impacting the weather? Yes, we are. That's just a given. Of course we are. We live in this world, we're affecting the world. All we're doing is speeding up the cycle, though. The Earth goes through cycles. We're just speeding it up some. Okay, so the world's not going to end in 12 years unless Jesus comes back. Which, praise the Lord, I hope he does. So, 41 million babies killed last year. That's my new goal, is to make that zero. 41 million babies aborted last year in the world. 41 million. If that don't make you sick to your stomach, then you have no soul. I hate to say that, but that's true. So liberals, quit trying to force your agenda down our throats. Government, get out of our lives. Your job is not to dictate everything I can and can't say, can and can't do. And to the liberals again, I will say what I want, when I want, and how I want. Okay? If I want to say there's only two genders, I'm going to say there's only two genders. If I'm going to call somebody man, I'm going to call him man. If I'm going to call him woman, I'm going to call him woman. Toxic masculinity, we need all the toxic masculinity we can get. Because toxic masculinity is not sexual harassment and bullying. Because most masculine people, men, are against that. Does it happen? Yes, and it's horrible. But don't blame men, especially white men, Gillette, for the problem of bullying and sexual harassment. Blame it on what it is. Knuckleheads.